Good morning, students. I am representing you a very great and important poem of 10th class. The name of the poem is Amanda, and it is written by none other than Robin Clay. This particular poem stresses on the need by the parents that they should allow their respective kids and children freedom to enjoy, freedom to express things, freedom to see this world, mingle with the environment. They should not be caged, confined to a particular thing. And please, in this poem, there is a humble request to all the parents that do not suppress, do not kill the heart, the soul of your children. Because once the soul is gone, everything is gone. Now, in the first video, I will cover the first 3 paragraphs. In the second view, next 4 paragraph, next 4 stanza of the poem. The first stanza starts from the "Do not bite your nails, Amanda." In the first stanza itself, the poet have emphasized and struck a very poignant note that her parents are already into the instruction mode. They are suppressing her by telling how you are sitting slouching, why your back is hunching, why are you biting your nails. So they are pounding her one by one. Pounding means like this, pounding her with all the instruction. And she is just a small girl. She is not a big girl or grown up girl or a teenage girl. She is frustrated that why my parents are giving me instruction one by the other, especially her mom. Because her mother wants her to look her daughter presentable in the society. But in the process, her innocence, her natural flair of a child is lost. So this is a very important, and one more important point. After Amanda, exclamation sign is made, means her mother or parents are not happy with Amanda, the way she is behaving, the way she is acting. And Amanda is feeling irritated and frustrated by her parents' constant calling Amanda, Amanda, Amanda. This is the meaning of the first stanza. Now move to the second stanza. The second stanza starts from "There is a languid and blissfully." In the second stanza, the whole stanza is in brackets. Why it is in bracket? Because here the poet wants to emphasize a very important and prominent point, that Amanda is totally frustrated, she is totally crippled, she is animated. The word is animated means, oh my god, enough. Animated by the process where her parents are constantly nagging her. You do this, na? You do that. Why you are not doing this? Why do you are not doing that? Completely nagging her. And what happened due to this? Amanda is fed up to live in the society according to the society norms. That what the people will say, what the neighbors will say, what the relatives will say. Now Amanda has transformed her into a imaginary world where she is feeling like a mermaid. Mermaid is a kind of a figure, imaginary figure, with the head of the fish, with the body of the fish, and with a tail. So this is mermaid, and mermaid is very much liked by all the children. So Amanda felt that she should be like a mermaid, and she should be floating all alone near to the green sea. And very important part in this particular stanza, she does not want any human company. All alone she is fine. So here it is very much shown that she does not want any restraints, restriction, and mermaid is the symbol of freedom of expression. Now we will move to the third stanza. The third stanza, "Did you finish, Amanda?" Here also the mode of instruction by her parents from the first stanza has now changed to the second now change to the another level, where now her parents, her mother especially, is telling, Amanda, have you done your homework? Have you tidied your room? Means now to the next level. In every time they are questioning, nagging Amanda for each and everything. And Amanda is just a small child. She's a kid and she does not know how to behave. Her innocence, her natural ability, her natural flair, vivaciousness, ebullience, scrupulous nature, consummate aura is lost. Now she is totally fed up. And now it is shown that Amanda wants, does not even a bit is liking that how her parents are questioning her. And even the way of questioning of her parents is very stringent, is strict. It is not in a polite or smooth manner. And after Amanda, there is a sign of exclamation, means her parents, her mother is not happy with her at all. They are failing devastatingly, ruefully, means they are not satisfied with Amanda. This is the meaning of the first three stanza. In the next video, I will cover the rest of the stanza. Thank you very much. This is some of the most poignant or important points which you can note.